Star Wars Force Arena players, welcome to a brand new video. Today we're taking Princess Leia for a run on her own, using just troopers, no epics at all, commons and rares only. Very cheap deck. Let's see how it pans out. Yes, it's only tier 3, so this is a let's play video for you people out there looking for some cheap decks to try out in the lower tiers. And it might work in a higher tier, but I doubt it very much considering the sort of cards people run higher up. So we're up against the Emperor, which is not particularly good because he'll just electrocute all your troops in one foul swoop. But let's have a look. We're on Scarif. So not a bad starting hand. I have an X-Wing in there for the obvious reasons, for the repair units, etc. So I need to make sure that I do focus on those. So he's dropped a light tank there. I'll drop in my Gregorian Rebel and the Grenadier to the side there. I don't want to put too much in front of each other, my units in front of each other, because what will happen is either he'll electrocute everything and kill everybody, or he'll do an airstrike and kill everybody as well. So I've got a good push on the turret early on, doing some good amounts of damage. So I'm going to counter push the top lane there with my Wookiee warrior, who's obviously a tank. Got to run away from those heavy gunners. But that turret does go down. He's got a good push there for some units, but I do wipe the floor of those there. Focusing now onto this Sand Trooper, nothing to worry about. Once he's dead, I'll deploy my Royal Guards. In they go. The Emperor will electrify all of them probably. He drops down some Blazemen. Level 2 Emperor's going to kill me there because he's pretty strong. So the door is now open for him to burn on my turret, and the turret is taking a lot of damage from him. As you can see, he hasn't got much health left, but he does die. He drops down just before he dies a rocket trooper, which are really irritating in 1 versus 1 because they can do a lot of chip damage. So again now, I'm going to push the top left, but he drops a tank there. But that turret at the bottom is going to be gone. There's no point focusing, so I'm going to push this left side and take down this turret, and there goes the bottom right. That was always going to happen. And look how quick he just disposed of all my troopers there. They just died really quickly. So I have to protect my middle turret, got to protect my left turret. Turret's down to just a quarter health left now, so I'm really vulnerable at this stage, thinking, what have I done with this deck? But all is not lost. Princess Leia's got a good push coming out, throwing some rebel troops. I just need something to lock onto the turret, but it do die. And as you can see, the Emperor just electrifies absolutely everything, but my Gregorian Rebel kills him. And thanks to that, I do die, but also we managed to take down that top left turret, giving us a 2-1 win. Can't rest on my laurels here because my middle turret is really weak, but then he drops an ATS walker. But that was really a bad play. If he dropped that walker bottom right lane, that would have put me in immense trouble with 45 seconds left to go. But as you can see, level 2 just demolished. We just kill it with my Malaz warriors. Royal Guards are really dangerous with their sticks, as are Pathfinders. So that was a bad play by him, but these things happen sometimes. You do drop things in the wrong place and it can be really irritating. But as we're moving just 25 seconds to go, I'll steal his health pack. His middle turret is under immense pressure and it will go down, as will his shield generator, with just 16 seconds to go, making it a good game for 1 win. GG. So that was a bit of a misplay by him, I would imagine, but he should have really put that ATS walk at the bottom lane, and that would have taken out my middle turret with just 2 hits, maybe 1, and then he would have gone to my shield generator and he could have dropped troopers in there just to hang on, and it would have been a race to the finish. Moving into another 1 versus 1. Now we're against Callus, another player who just demolishes troopers with his ability. So I'm thinking to myself, this is not good, which is the reasons why you don't really want to be playing his decks in the higher tiers. You can if you want to, but you will be frowned upon, of course. So he goes straight in with a rocket trooper, gets some chip damage on me straight away. I'll drop down my Wookiee warrior with a push on the left side just to keep him busy over there, as my Malaz warriors chases him away from the scene of the crime. Wookiee warrior does some good damage on his turret. We're both evenly levelled here, which is good. So I'll just do a bit of shooting damage on him. Leia is pretty weak and her movement speed is not fast. So given her ability, special ability, all the movement speed of all the units is boosted. So her troopers do move a little bit faster. Is that a good ability? That's down to you guys to figure out. Personally, I think it's meh, but it is what it is for Princess Leia. Personally, I'd like to see maybe a healing perhaps, or some kind of Rebel Alliance type princessy thing as a special ability, but he's died. We've got to push in his turret, down it goes. He's wowing for some reason. But with 155 left to play, as you can see there, invisibility, and he just wipes the floor with absolutely everything. Grenade behind the Wookiee warrior who's tanking, and we will kill him again, but he's dropped a sand trooper there who I'll just use my X-Wing to have a go at, but there's no point now making a push or dropping troopers because I want my energy to recuperate and then now move into double energy. So just going to defend for a bit now. It's got down a tank and a rocket trooper. So I'm trying. None of my troopers are focused on rocket trooper, which is priority there really because of the amount of damage it does. But what he's done is now left the door open for a push of this right lane. He drops in Blazeman. I'm just going to focus the turret, but as you can see, I forgot about his stun, so I tried to rush out in time, and just about made it out alive as he wipes the floor of all my troopers. Sand trooper left there, focusing all the other troopers and killing them. I will kill it, so my Gregorian Rebel's got a couple of shots onto the turret, but he does die before he gets a chance to make a pop shot. So my bottom right turret is really vulnerable. He's pushing the left side. I'm going to try and keep everything at the right if I can away from my turret, because a few more pop shots here and it's going to be gone. And with 41 seconds left to play, if I can just keep focused here, keep everything focused here, I'll be happy. But the turret has focused onto me, and with 30 seconds to go I left the door open, but my Grenadier managed to kill Agent Callus and a sand trooper at the same time. So it's looking pretty comfortable now with just 20 seconds to go. He drops in another rocket trooper. I'll just take care of this quickly. You'll get one shot probably. There it goes. Just to defend, throw everything I can. Callus should have just gone for it really. 10 seconds to go. He should have just charged that turret and got it, but by now he decides to do that and it's too late because I've got more units down there and he does die, giving us a 1-0 win for the Rebel Alliance. GG indeed. Wow, he says. Wow. Again, please pause the videos to check out the decks everybody's using. You saw the deck for Leia at the start. Haven't changed that, still stays the same. And he was pretty strong actually, but we've just gone up a tier. Hooray! Division in the tier. Right, Force Arena players, back onto our final match of the day. Now facing off against both Callus and the Emperor. Can you believe it? After beating them both in 1 versus 1, now against two random players who deal huge amounts of damage to any infantry units. So this is going to be a challenge. So I'm with Han. Bit of a delay getting into the match, so I wanted to make sure everybody was with us. Callus looks ultra aggressive already by coming to the centre. Han just goes for it on the left lane, throws down a bunch of troopers and a tank to support by the looks of it. As Callus pushes the middle, Emperor coming the right side. Not worth dropping an X-Wing just yet because there's no value for me. But Han's units are doing a bit of damage at top left. I throw down the sniper just to cover and take care of Callus. But as you can see, the bottom right lane, Emperor's making a big push down here, level 2. Take down some of his troopers. He drops a sand trooper who just wipes the floor of everybody. Couldn't lock onto him quick enough. Emperor's coming for the kill now, focusing that turret. Huge amounts of damage as Han ignores it. He's just going for the middle there, hopefully trying to get that middle turret. As I do die. Really could have done some help there because his units are just going to latch on to Callus and not focus on that turret at all. Not impressed. So I throw some units here just to try and get rid of all the Imperials, as our middle turret is now taken down to an inch of its life, having to cover the left lane with a light tank coming in. Hoping it would have locked onto me, but it didn't do that. Han's come across with Callus, drops in a drop pod right on Callus directly. Bizarre. Trying now just to hold on as best as we can, but that middle turret is so vulnerable it looks like it's going to be lost. With 1 minute 40 seconds to play, this is going to be a tough game. Not impressed so far. Not impressed at all. Need to gather our forces and make an attack. Han's just throwing down troops, just throwing them down, throwing them into battle, sending them to their death. There's no plan, there's nothing. We just die. And this is a common mistake a lot of players make in 1v1 and 2v2. There's no backup. They don't back units up. You're just throwing them into their death. So top left, the Emperor's going for it. I'm just going to sacrifice that turret now as I try and make a push on this right side. But all my troopers do die, as does Callus. We need to get out of there and hope that the Wookiee Warrior can do some damage too. Turret's locked onto him. So with the Wookiee Warrior now, I'm going to try and do as much damage as I can. But Leia's so weak with her pistol. Throw in my X-Wing just before I die, which is perfectly fine, but I do die eventually. The turret just gets me at the end and with 45 seconds to go, it's 2-1 to our enemy, but that bottom right turret just needs something to make sure we can just kill it. So I'm going to make a push again. There's a massive attack coming for the centre as Han does die. Callus and Emperor both low on health as we lose another turret. 3-1 now. I do get one back to make it 3-2 with 23 seconds to go. It's do or die. Have to go for it now. Dispose of both leaders. Take care of the Sand Trooper, Wookiee Warrior, Rebel Troopers. Have to get in on this turret with just 10 seconds left to play. Pick up the health pack. Firing down on this turret now. Everything I've got just to hold on, and with just 5 seconds to go I do die, but it was enough to bring the game back to 3-3 with just seconds left to go, and now into sudden death for 60 seconds. They are doing orbital strikes on our shield generator, but it might not be enough as Han drops down a mortar just to protect and cover. He's got mines everywhere apart from the places where they should be, which is in the middle, as you all get snared. But not to worry, right side comes a light tank looking to push that lane now, and I use my grenader to rush in there in the middle lane, throwing the grenade down, and as you can see it was enough, because there in goes a Wookiee Warrior who just beats down on a shield generator, winning the game for the Rebel Alliance with just seconds left to spare. That was hard work, mainly because my deck isn't my optimal deck, but also because the fact that it was just hard work. But it was a GG overall, good game, it was a win. So I hope you liked the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up as I open up this play pack. Let's see what goodies we've got inside there. And if you'd like to see some more Star Wars Force Arena content, please subscribe and leave some comments below what you'd like to see. What deck are you currently playing perhaps? Let us know. Or are you playing Princess Leia? If so, what are you playing? Anyway, thanks again for your support. I will see you in the next video. May the Force be with you.